Officer and a Gentleman by Subhasini Vasant and Veena Prasad. Colonel Vasant Venugopal was born on 25th of March 1967 to Prafulla and N.K. Venugopal in Bengaluru, India. He was the younger of the two brothers. His father's work required the family to travel throughout Karnataka. Thus, the family moved to Udupi, Shimoga, and Bengaluru. Colonel Vasant's school notebooks were always filled with detailed drawings of battle tanks and uniformed soldiers. He loved reading war stories and was fascinated with armored tanks and weaponry. Such was his reverence for the uniform that even as a child, he never failed to salute a policeman or a guard on duty. In college, he joined the National Cadet Corps and participated in the Indo-Canada World Youth Exchange Program in 1986-87. Colonel Vasant joined the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun in 1988. In a military career spanning 18 years, he served in Pathankot, Sikkim, Gandhinagar, Ranchi, Bengaluru, and various sectors of Jammu and Kashmir. "I go where my men go" was the motto of this brave officer. He always led from the front and would be with his troops even in the face of great danger. Yet, this daring officer was, at heart, a man of peace who enjoyed the simple things of life. Colonel Vasant was a protector and creator and valued life in every form. This was evident from an incident that occurred in the mountains of Sikkim in the winter of 1993. During a routine patrol, Vasant and his team spotted some movement in the undergrowth below a cliff. They made their way carefully to the edge of the cliff, only to discover that it was a deer caught in a hunter's snare. None of the soldiers were ready to go down the steep slope to rescue the deer. But Vasant could not just walk away, and neither would he force his men to do what he himself was not prepared to do. So, he made his way down the precarious slope, risking his life to set the animal free. It was a moment of great satisfaction to him. In 1997, Colonel Vasant was posted in Kashmir. He had read the history of Kashmir as a child. But was still not prepared for the conflicting emotions that hit him when he saw the situation firsthand. In October 2006, he was appointed as the commanding officer or CO of his regiment, 9 Maratha Light Infantry. The battalion was posted in Jammu and Kashmir. His men quickly came to look upon him as a fair-minded officer. Never one to lose his temper. In fact, the angrier he got, the quieter his voice grew. It also earned him their unquestioning trust. The CO's greatest reward came on a summer night in early 2007 when his troops emulated his values. At the time, tensions were running high. Militants were crossing the border regularly. The Indian soldiers found a man hiding in the thick foliage. They did not set their guns blazing, but asked for his identity, and then took him into custody. They found that he was an ex-militant who wanted to surrender as he was missing his family. This humane conduct by his troops was appreciated by the colonel. On 31st of July, his troops surrounded terrorists in a forest, blocking their escape routes in the Uri sector. In Kashmir. Again, the daring officer led from the front and helped gun down the terrorists. Tragically, he was hit by a bullet and he passed away. The hospital. He ensured that all 8 infiltrators were wiped out even as he laid down his life for the nation. He was a true soldier who was dedicated to the country and his force. Then Chief of Army Staff, General J.J. Singh said, after Colonel Basant's martyrdom, in honor of his sacrifice, the nation awarded him the Ashok Chakra. Colonel Basant was cremated with full military honors on 1st of August 2007 in Bengaluru.